Okay, so the saga continues. Now it's time now for Anthony to pile in. What does he do? Nothing. I can almost bet you. I think I can put money on the line that Anthony really can't do much because here we go again. Amber going to ask him to intervene and him really can't intervene today. But you know what? Hey, Hey, maybe just O'Neal. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go.
No, don't talk to him. This is my husband. No, let we gotta get in the tell me who I want her off the contract. I want her off the contract. Period. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
So hold on. So Amber is asking this no of all of the times in the world we've been asking you. Is no, you're going to ask that no? And all I'm hearing is what? That's all I'm hearing basically. It sounds like a bunch of so, I can already see that a lot of people are going to disagree with what I'm saying, right? And again, look here. If Amber decides that she wants to get Shana off of the contract, maybe she can. Maybe she should. I just want to lose sight of the mere fact that Shayla has started this. Anyways, let's keep running.
Hey! Calm down, please, one at a time. Baby, what's going on?
Shana here keeps forgetting that I am the owner of this restaurant.
Here we go again.
Her and Shayla, excuse me, Shana.
Like I said,
excuse me,
Okay,
Shana.
Shana, please.
Her and Shayla had a disagreement about a doggone croissant. Shayla felt like the croissant. Shayla felt like the croissant wasn't gluten free, and Shayla is the paying customer.
But regardless if Shayla is the paying customer, right? And Shayla is a person you also know, right? And she told Shayla that the whatever it is gluten free. If Shayla don't like the mere fact that they're saying it's gluten free, and hey, just don't buy it then. Say, hey, I'm gonna want it. I just don't understand why it have to blow out of proportion, because that's what I'm thinking that's happening here. And besides, is it like Amber like friends with like Shayla? So if you're telling her, hey, this is my restaurant and I'm sure it's gluten free, I think that would suffice as enough. We never know you're going to aggress the people that's working there as a staff.
Now, Shana wants to go off on Shayla.
She didn't pay.
Okay,
She didn't pay.
because you ran the girl off. That's why.
She walked off.
You know what, Shana?
She walked off.
Anyway, the
And
point
Anthony,
is,
the point
hold on. I'm talking.
Okay,
The point
you said your
is,
piece.
I want her off the contract because she keeps forgetting
I'm not
that
getting
I
off
am
no
the owner
contract.
and I am over this, Anthony.
gosh.
I'm not about to keep dealing with her just because we wrote her in the
Anthony,
contract. I want to get our
Anthony.
attorneys and we need to write
When
her
are you
off.
gonna let me talk?
Now, AJ, so go ahead and talk, Shana.
So Anthony, so Anthony, let me tell you, she was complaining about the croissant. Says it's not gluten free. I said it 3 or 4 times that it was gluten free, and she didn't really speak up for us for the restaurant because she buys the product. She knows it's gluten free.
All right, hold on. I'm going to say this. Miss Shana can wear anybody at all, because she'll wear me out. I'm just going to say, Miss Shana can definitely wear a person out because she'll wear me out. So I kind of empathize with some of what Amber going through because she has been worn thin. Now, the thing, my problem I have though is that Amber has put up with this for so long, giving me everything else and not demanding this, and is now she demanding all of this. That is what me think me have the issue with. That's really what my issue is.
She made such a big deal out of it, which can go back and get to our other customers that comes in here, that we're lying about gluten free. So that makes business bad. That makes business bad. Don't you agree?
Okay.
So I don't want her coming back up in here.
So one, y'all called
And then
me
she
down
was
here.
very rude.
We called you down here because we can't agree, Anthony. And
you
what
are-
I
and you
want
are
is her to be
part
off.
owner.
I want her to be off the contract. We need to write her.
I'm not
Yes,
coming on.
yes,
I
we're
don't care
writing
what you
off.
want.
Okay,
Anthony.
okay,
I
calm
don't
down,
care what you
calm
want.
down,
You're
calm
writing
down.
it off. I'm not
Hey!
afraid.
Miss Shana, were the croissants gluten free?
Yeah.
You know what? This is what happens when you do behind the back deals and you steal businesses that you weren't supposed to steal. Now, if Anthony had just left this restaurant alone, he wouldn't have picked up this misery of a company that Miss Shana has, because it's clearly a misery. Let's just call it a spade, okay? The company is miserable, all right? Because Miss Shana is miserable and the company is actually miserable. That's also a take. Let me flip this to the next side. It's a miserable company because of the energy that Shana brings. So you have Shana who miserable, you have Amber who miserable, and you have those two miserable entities and energies colliding. What do you think you're going to have? More miserableness.
They are. I wouldn't lie to my customers. She probably had something else in her throat
Okay,
that caused her to
Shana.
be whatever she
Okay.
said.
A dung in your dung in your dung in your throat, girl. Tapping nice of me. I son of a that will be a tell. Listen to me. Nothing more than Shayla have whatever it is. Iman has put something down in Shayla's throat. That's the question. That's also a big piece. Amber don't want to admit this, and she almost a laugh in the entire scene. She don't want to admit that something might be down yeah. Listen what Angelina said for whatever it is. Imagine Shayla putting that down her throat. Yeah. The croissant definitely not going to taste gluten free. It's not the gluten that she's tasting from the croissant. It's whatever it is she put down her throat before coming to the restaurant.
Okay, that's
you know,
enough.
hold on, you know that it's gluten free, Amber.
I know, but
And-
I also
but I'm
know that
saying
Shayla is a paying customer.
Okay,
I
pay
make
or
her
not,
pay.
you should have corrected her more that the gluten.
So
croissant was
so the
gluten-free.
croissants were gluten free.
Yes,
All right.
and she makes such a big deal out of it,
Babe,
and then she got rude.
babe, were they gluten free?
That's what-
You do
yes,
buy them.
they were gluten free. That's not the point, Anthony. The point is I'm the
It is the
owner.
point,
And I'm
because that's
tired of
the
arguing
point.
with her. I'm tired.
Okay. Let me work this out. Somebody said the customer is always right, right? Well, if the customer is always right and Amber is the owner, see, part of it is that Amber don't really act like an owner. In order to quell the dispute, what I would have done is that I would have basically I would have just say, you know what, Shayla, don't worry about it. Miss Shana, don't worry about it at all. I'm gonna just pay for the meal. And left it right there and then deal with it in the back behind themselves. But that's also a mistake on Amber's part. A lack of management insight and a lack of what you call it now, control. She don't understand how to control the circumstance. A lack of leadership skills. Let me get into this. Let's dig deep. Her lack of leadership skills in this setting, right, has not allowed her to just say, you know what, Shayla, tell you what, don't worry about it, Mishana, don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay for it. Whatever it is, Shayla, it's gluten free. That's what we have at this point. That's what this is. Or you know what? Tell you what, you don't have to pay for it. That one is on the house. Do that and then go ahead with Mishana, work it out so the next time when you come back with the right information. If she had done that, she would have resolved this. Because that's why you resolve this as a manager.
I run this
I'm
restaurant.
tired.
I'm paying for everything. Why do I have to argue with her every single day I'm
And
in
you
here?
know what, Amber? You say you argue, but you're not doing any type of marketing. Every time I look around, you bring your friends
Babe,
in
please.
here. You're
Okay,
eating. You're doing others. You're drinking wine.
Babe, the croissants?
Yeah.
The croissants, they were gluten free.
Yes, they are.
Shayla just probably, I don't know.
She's extra. She's such a much.
Babe, this is just about a croissant. Like,
Thank you.
And they're gluten free. Are you sure?
I'm sure. She buys it. She knows that it's gluten free,
Babe, you buy the croissants, so you know they're gluten free.
and she knows this girl is just extra.
And
So the argument is about the gluten-free croissant or what? What exactly did we argue? And that's why I'm saying it never deserved to go here. Let's just put a couple pieces into play. Could Mishana have calmed down some more? Possibly. It's there, yes. Could Mishana have dealt with it better? Yes. Is Shayla over the top? Absolutely yes. Right? Is Shayla also warranted for saying she want the package and something for whatever it is? Yes. Now I can decide if I want to give her that package or not. Somebody said the customer is always right. I think I see a comment from Shamin that says, the customer is always right. The customer is always right, but the customer can't also insult you, right? And you can decide if you want to refuse service to the customer. If the customer starts to become abrasive and insulting, you can also refuse. So I don't want you ever walk around thinking, a customer must abuse me down to the last T and I'm supposed to sit down and take it. I can decide I'm going to refuse service to the customer. And that's where I know me say, I believe that Amber could have popped in and said, you know what? Tell you what, Mishana, it's all cool. Tell you what, Shayla, it's on the house. Don't worry at all about it. Mishana, we'll take care of it afterwards. I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. Then you and Mishana have this argument by yourselves. I want to discuss it further. But all of this play out in the public space with everything else going on. As far as Anthony is concerned, I don't know. You call him in an argument for ask him if you know the package gluten free or not. You say gluten free, and you know now you're saying it's not the gluten free in the site, but it's because of Mishana. Then I also don't like the mere fact that Mishana keep bringing up, you know what I mean, like the other parts of the restaurant and whatever. Those things are unnecessary. So that's also like a case into it. So this is like a multiple. This is a multiple scenario that we're gonna have to unpack some other way. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna do for now. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.